Good morning, class. Did you know that over 100,000 sea mammals die each year from plastic bag pollution alone? Well, that's a major problem, and Proposition 65 aims to solve it in a way. Now, if you listen to me, I will hopefully make you a very educated voter on this proposition, and hopefully will help you have peace of mind when it comes to election day. Now, what is Proposition 65? Proposition 65's official name is Dedication of Plastic Bag Revenue to a Wildlife Fund. And what that means is that revenue usually gained from grocery stores and any other store that uses plastic bags for their products and such will now have to funnel their revenue into a wildlife fund. And those grocery stores and such won't be getting the revenue they normally receive from plastic bags. And they won't be, they won't be receiving that revenue normally gained. Now this fund will be controlled by our environmental board here in California, and they will have the authorization to grant large sums of money to local environmental agencies to help out the environment in many ways, from picking up trash off the side of the freeway to cleaning our water supplies. And no more than 2% of these funds will be used for administrative costs of this, so that's good. Now that I told you what Proposition 65 actually is, let me tell you about the environmental effects of plastic bags here on Earth. Now, according to Dr. Rajith Sayanaki, editor and environmentalist at The Biologist magazine, posted in August of 2016 that plastic bags are chemically stable from up to 100 to 100,000 years. Now, that's a huge issue because a plastic bag that you normally use from the store to your house is now being used, or like that you normally use for only about 12 minutes is now lasting much longer than that. And that creates a large amount of waste in our oceans and has already caused major issues now here on Earth. And it's projected that by 2050, plastic bag pollution will outnumber the amount of fish in our oceans. Also, with all this plastic pollution going in our oceans already, and just going into our oceans at an increasing amount, there have been 5 plastic bag islands formed in our oceans, and one of the largest is the North Pacific Gyre, which spans over 300,000 square miles in our ocean. Now, if you were to look up pictures of this island, you wouldn't find much. It looks like normal water, but in fact there are little plastic microbial pieces in the water that affect our fish. So that's a major issue for the ocean's health. Now that I've told you the environmental effects of plastic bags in our oceans, let me tell you about the opposing sides of Proposition 65. Now, the for side, according to Jackie Barron, along with 7 other curators at Ballotpedia.com, posted in September 2016, that the American Progressive Bag Alliance only aims to help the environment with the use of this large amount of money coming in to this fund. That's what they believe will get people to vote yes on their proposition, and that's what is portrayed on the ballot that you will see on election day. Now, the opposing side to Proposition 65, according to Gail S. Putrick, editor at Plastics News, posted in July of 2016 that the American Progressive Bag Alliance only aims to confuse voters this election. And by that she means that she stated that 4 out-of-state plastic bag companies have placed this proposition on our ballot to confuse us and to hopefully slow down or try to stop our inevitable plastic bag ban here in California. Now, she states that because they have tried to do this before, and they're trying to cover it up now as a last-ditch effort to try to stop and hopefully keep their companies alive. Now that I've told you the what Proposition 65 actually is, the environmental effects of plastic bag pollution here on Earth, and the opposing sides of Proposition 65, I hope that I've made you a well-informed voter on Proposition 65, and you're on your way to making, in your mind, the correct decision on Proposition 65. Thank you.